Hello everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Gemini's week ahead for November 8th through the 14th. In this message, we're first going to tap into the energies with the Shapeshifter Oracle deck here. Then we're going to get an overview message with the Psychic Tarot. I'll dig a little bit deeper with the traditional deck. I'll pull a few cards for your advice, guidance moving forward, and a soul journey card. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's see here, Gemini, what we can see for you guys for November 8th through the 14th. Please and thank you, Spirit. What does Gemini need to see? November 8th through the 14th. Please and thank you. My life is sweet. Two more cards out here for Gemini. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Black Cat. Time to say goodbye. For now, I am not a victim, Little Red Riding Hood. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What this reading is calling to or channeling, a need to let go. Okay, it's a time to walk away. It's a time to say goodbye. I feel here, Gemini, that there has been a situation in your life that you've been holding on to. Okay, the Black Cat, this talks about feeling lonely, feeling not good enough, feeling, this is almost as if it's the Five of Cups energy. Okay, that resentment, looking back on the past with resentment. There's a need to forgive, okay? A need to forgive, but not only the other person, Gemini. When people, counselors, readers, people in general talk about forgiveness, I know that you've heard before people say that forgiveness isn't only for yourself, but it's also for the other person. I feel here, Gemini, that you are having a hard time forgiving somebody. And maybe even looking back on the past or looking towards them with ill feelings. Maybe even playing a little bit of victim mentality. There is this sense of you are moving forward, okay? You are on the path to freeing yourself from this energy. And maybe that's what this reading is about, is that finally letting go, right? Finally letting go, Gemini. Finally letting go. So let's take a little bit deeper look here into the message. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here are general. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. For any useful information that I reference in the video, it's all linked below, guys, in the description box, including the cards. And Gemini, if you like the vibe or how I interpret, you're more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone's welcome here. It's also helpful to set your intentions for future messages. So let's take a look. See what we can see about this finally letting go for Gemini. Please and thank you. November 8th through the 14th. There's a lot of love. There is a lot of love coming through here in this reading. Awareness. Love begins. Truth. It's judgment. Rest and rejuvenation. Sacral chakra. Trapped in fear. Patience, patience, patience. Let's talk. And we're going to get a little bit deeper into this here in a second, okay? The first two cards out, we have awareness with love begins. This is Magician with the Ace of Cups. I feel like you are coming to terms with you need to fulfill yourself first before you can expect somebody else to do that for you, okay? And maybe in the past you weren't aware of how you were showing up in relationships. A lot of times we'll go through our lives kind of unaware, or that's where you hear people saying not woke. You're kind of unaware, oblivious to how you're showing up, how you're acting, how you're reacting. It's almost like, and Geminis are known for being impulsive, okay? But I feel here, Gemini, that this is something that's shifting. It's been shifting, but it's finally coming to a conclusion here. You're finally letting go in this reading. You're finally freeing yourself. I also feel here, Gemini, that you're kind of completing that healing process. You know what I mean? So like you've been in this healing process for a while. I know you've heard a lot of readers talk about that. I'm a Gemini, so I can attest to, I've personally been going through healing of my own, a healing process of my own for this entire pandemic, this entire year. I feel here, Gemini, that this healing process is coming to a completion. There's a little bit of still feeling tied, still feeling trapped, still holding on to the past. And that's what you're kind of needing to let go of. Now, one thing that I will say, and that I can attest to this as well, is being aware that you are still kind of holding on to the past, not being able to forgive, holding on with resentment and ill feelings. Because it's going to help you to come to terms, but then it's also going to help you to complete that healing process by just being aware, you know, because then you can kind of be able to stop yourself in those moments when you may want to act out or be impulsive. So let's clarify here, Gemini. Let's get these other cards out here, and then we're going to discuss. So have the Magician in the position of the energy surrounding you, Gemini. So you are manifesting. You need to try to focus on your thoughts being positive. One simple trick that's easy to use is to kind of have a gratitude journal, but use that gratitude journal strategically. So write those positive thoughts in your journal right before you go to bed, so you implement those into your subconscious, right? To have that subconscious shift. Just a little tip. This is what you're healing from, or what you've been healing from, okay? I also feel here, Gemini, that you're going to be blocking any connections coming in because of this healing process that you're still going through. Try to be aware of that as well, because you could miss great opportunities by being in that energy. Let's get a couple more shuffles and then we will cut the cards. For Gemini, 8th, through the 14th of November, please and thank you, Spirit, which is Gemini, need to see here. Tower to the Empress, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune to the Two of Cups, Three of Cups to the Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. For those of you that have been wondering, okay, that you have this blind tie, okay, you just feel this tie to this person and you can't explain that connection, and you've tried to release and you've tried to cut ties and you've tried closure in every form of the word. That is possibly a twin flame connection. That's only going to be for some of you, not for all of you. But there is a reason why you would feel that tie. Now, what I will say is you still have a choice. If this person, if there's not a mutual level of respect, it's not gonna work. No matter how deep the connection is, no matter how strong the tie is, if there isn't a mutual level of respect and understanding for each other, it's not gonna come together. Now, what I would say is awareness is key. So if that's something you're interested in, look into the twin flame journey, okay? Look into what that connection entails, what the process of that journey is. It's a whole thing. It's a whole spiel, Gemini. The energy surrounding you this week is the Tower moment, the Empress, the Tower moment. I don't know why I said that. The Tower, the Empress, and the Magician. What I will say here, Gemini, is you're manifesting whatever it is that you're thinking about in your head. So if you're thinking about a person in your life and all this ill intention they have towards you, that person may come towards you. You're going to feel that person's energy. I feel what this is talking about, Gemini, is freeing yourself from this past person, this past connection. And we're going to clarify all of this in the extended version to this reading. But I feel, Gemini, that you're needing to put yourself first, okay? Making sure that you're taken care of here. Now, the Empress is also living a life of luxury. It's talking about a person who is independent, who makes sure their needs are met. The Empress can also be like a motherly figure. What I see for this Tower and this Empress, Gemini, the energy surrounding you for the week of November 8th through the 14th, is you finally putting your foot down and focusing on yourself and putting yourself first in a situation. Maybe this is just in life in general. For some of you, this is going to be in a relationship, maybe even a job scenario where you're putting your foot down and asking for what you deserve or walking away from that situation. Okay. The next cards are in the position of what you need to let go of. Queen of Wands with the High Priestess. And Love Begins, which is the Ace of Cups. The person that you may be dealing with could be a fire sign. But this card also envelops a person who is jealous, who is sabotaging, who is maybe sabotaging their own future, their own success. And we see that here, Gemini, coming through in the reading, that looking back on this past situation with the ill intent, with the negative connotation, it's hindering you moving forward. Whether it's with this person or without this person, I feel like I've honestly said this before in a reading, but Gemini, however you're perceiving this past situation, it's causing this disruption in your life. And I feel like this may be a thought that you're always going back to, that you're always ruminating over. I see here that you're finally freeing yourself from that, but you're going to have to make the conscious decision to do so. Nobody else is going to help you with that. But I do feel like a little bit of a victim mentality coming through. Like, this person hurt me, this person betrayed me, this person did that. That could all be true, Gemini. But what was it? What was the lesson that you need to take from that? Okay? Why was this person able to betray you, hurt you, do all of these things? Maybe you ignored warning signs. With the High Priestess coming out, Gemini, part of me feels like you had an instinctual feeling about the situation from the gate. Maybe that was part of the process here, is trusting your intuition. The next cards, Gemini, are what to hold on to. The Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Cups. So there's a strong connection coming through here. That's something that I feel like you may be holding on to too tightly, though. Okay? What I don't want you to focus on is the labels of a connection. We're not focusing on that around here, Gemini. We're focusing on the lessons that we need to learn for our ascension process moving forward. Sorry, guys. This retrograde is almost over. It's almost over. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Things are going to start turning in your favor. Things are going to start looking up, and you're probably already starting to see this. The more you free yourself from this connection, the more you're going to start feeling this shift. You have to do the inner work, Gem. And know that that's a thing. This is a tough concept for a lot of Geminis to grasp, but you're gonna have to get deep here with yourself. You don't have to be around people to do this, okay? You can do this all on your own, but you're going to have to go within and get deep. Another thing that I want you to quit focusing on here, Gemini, is the haters, okay? The people that are talking about you, going around spreading rumors and putting your name on social media or whatever you're focusing on here with these people spying on you. They're helping you. And I actually seen this last week. I had a post that I put on social media offering my cleanse kits locally to people locally in my area. And there was some positive things people said, and there were some negative things that people said, because they always do with stuff like that, and not being fully educated about it. Anyways, I feel like it boosted the post, and I also sold more kits because of that. So they say in show business that all publicity is good publicity, or all of the publicity is good publicity. And I feel here, Gemini, that that's what you need. You need to stop focusing on these people there's going to be people that are hating on you. There's going to be people that are trying to talk mess and that are going to try and stop your shine and stop your success. You need to focus on your healing process here. Finally, releasing this resentment here, whatever it is that you're holding on to from this past energy, and focusing on this future. Okay? What's working against you, Gemini, is the more you focus on this energy, the people that are out to try to harm you. Remember the manifestation piece in the beginning? You're manifesting everything that you're focusing on. So when you're focusing your energy on this past person, situation, they're still draining your life force. Even if you separated yourself from that person, they're still having control over you. Is that what you really want here? But you got this, Gemini. You're headed in a positive direction. This has been a long journey, a long coming process here. Knight of Pentacles. You're building a firm foundation here. I feel like you need to kind of have patience with yourself, with the process, and not be so hard on yourself, not beat yourself up. You're going to start seeing positive results from all the work that you're putting in, especially if you are doing inner work already, okay? It's been a long time coming, but it's here. So keep putting in that work, keep putting in that time and effort, because you are on the right path and you're headed in the right direction. Let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward, Gemini, for this reading. I am going to do an extended version, guys. In the extended version, we're going to clarify all of this information. Too many cards. And then after we clarify the information, Gemini, we're going to clear the board and get into the questions portion. So we're going to take a little bit deeper look into any person that you're dealing with's intentions, energy. If there's anything that's hidden that you need to be made aware of, let that come to the forefront. We're gonna pull out a few cards for the next steps moving forward, the outcome of the advice is followed, and then some oracle decks. Guys, if it's something you're interested in, the links are all below in the description box. Healing. Now, for some of you, this tower moment may have already happened. This ending may have already happened. This is what you're processing. It's what you're processing. Try to focus on the balance. Try to focus on your healing. And if you do happen to look back on your past, try your hardest to focus on the lesson. What was to be learned from that situation? Because you're causing an imbalance, you're causing more disruption and more chaos in your life, Gemini, by continually focusing on this resentment here. Ill-intentionally, okay? You have to shift your perspective on that. I know it's not easy. It's not easy, okay? It's definitely going to be worth it. So let's get your native spirit oracle card out here for you, Gemini. If you have found that this message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Two white buffalo and medicine bag, and something is telling me to take both of them, so we will. So Gemini, white buffalo talks about abundance. It talks about a security. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. The white buffalo in Native American tradition is a animal that is associated with prophecy. It calls to a mystical being that came to the people and blessed them with balance. I feel here, Gemini, that is heavily coming through when you're reading this healing and focusing on balance. You're headed in a positive direction. You are moving towards abundance, whether that's in a career or in a relationship. I feel like you are headed in a positive direction. Okay? Needing to kind of let go of the past here and focus on healing. The soul journey card that comes with white buffalo is shapeshift into the white buffalo, and the energy this card brings will multiply tenfold. Imagine that you can feel the power in your muscles and the fastened earth beneath your hooves. Feel the weight of your horns and the warmth of your hide. This calls the deeper energies of white buffalo into your life. Medicine bag talks about gathering resources, being discerning. So maybe being strategic with money right now, or being strategic with resources. Okay, choosing wisely where you spend your money. Okay, not being impulsive. The soul journey message that comes with this card is consider obtaining or creating your own medicine bag or bundle. Put objects in it that are meaningful to you and make you feel strong and vital whenever you look at them or hold them. Traditionally, one's medicine bag was not worn for display, but often hidden from view or kept in a sacred place. So, Gemini, what I get from this is don't reveal too much information. Okay, be strategic. Be strategic with your money. Be strategic with your information at this time. If you're trying to build a business or anything along those lines, you're needing to keep that hidden for now. Okay? If you are planning on revealing, now is not the time. It's time to focus on your healing process here, Gemini, and releasing this past energy. Divine wisdom guides me. I am guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my good. My highest good, I think that said. Of my goals, I am safe. Beautiful, Gemini, beautiful. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.